Welcome to Control Bridge Group. In today's session, we'll explore ISO 27001 Control A.8.05 Secure Authentication. Centriosis is our brand dedicated to implementing ISO 27001 standards. Visit centriosis.com to learn more. Authentication is the first line of defense against unauthorized access to your systems and data. Weak or poorly managed authentication can open the door to breaches, fraud, and reputational damage. ISO 27001 Annex A.8.05 sets the standard for secure authentication practices. In this video, we'll cover the scope, the evidence you'll need, and how Control Bridge Group can help you implement secure authentication that meets compliance requirements. Annex A.8.5 Secure Authentication applies to all systems and services where users, whether employees, contractors, or customers, need to verify their identity before gaining access. In scope are internal systems such as email, HR platforms, ERP, CRM, and intranets. Cloud services like Microsoft 365, AWS, Azure, and Google Workspace. Business applications and databases containing sensitive or personal data. Remote access tools such as VPNs, RDP, and SSH. Administrative interfaces, control panels, and privileged access portals. The goal is to ensure that authentication is strong, appropriate to the risk level, and protected against attacks like phishing, credential stuffing, and brute force attempts. For ISO 27001 compliance, auditors will want to see that your authentication processes are secure and verifiable. Typical evidence includes authentication policy. A documented policy defining when and how authentication should be applied, including multi-factor authentication, MFA, requirements. Technical configuration records. Screenshots or system settings showing MFA, password complexity, account lockout thresholds, and session timeouts. Access control integration. Proof that authentication is integrated with role-based access controls and least privilege principles. System logs. Authentication and login attempt logs, showing both successful and failed attempts, stored securely for review. User onboarding and AMP, offboarding procedures. Evidence that credentials are issued securely, periodically reviewed and revoked promptly when no longer needed. Security testing records. Results from penetration testing or vulnerability scanning that validate the security of authentication mechanisms. User awareness training. Records showing that employees are trained on safe authentication practices, including phishing awareness. The key is not just having secure authentication, but proving it through clear, well-organized documentation and system evidence. At Control Bridge Group, we help organizations design and implement secure authentication frameworks that go beyond just compliance. We can assess your current authentication processes for gaps. Design strong, risk-based authentication policies. Implement MFA and other secure authentication technologies. Prepare all the evidence you need for an ISO 27001 audit. Our approach blends security best practices with regulatory compliance, keeping your systems safe while ensuring you pass your audits with confidence. Contact Control Bridge Group today. Our experts are here to guide you through every clause, with clarity, confidence, and compliance. Visit centriosis.com to discover our ISO 27001 application and subscribe to stay protected and compliant.